Didn't I say that? How's it going, guys? Charlie from Drunk Guy Explains. We're sitting here doing a explanation on how to play blackjack. And so we're not going to get into some very in-depth conversation about what to split, what not to split. This is just the general rules and regulations that I usually play with that are a little bit different from the standard. I got a great dealer right here, and I also have a standard blackjack player too. So you're going to see what a standard blackjack player would do versus what I would do. The only differences in this table, obviously, is that we're not doing insurance because I won't do insurance. So I guess that's a difference, number one. And then number two, I'm not going to be doing ties or any kind of bonus bets. We're going to do straight blackjack and then play it like that. We have an 8-shoe deck, and let's go ahead and get right into it. It's a $10 minimum table, a $5,000 max bet. We're going on Cherokee high limit rules. The only difference is that instead of starting at 100 to 5,000, we're going to start at 10, which is more stereotypical to casinos around the U.S. So without further ado, let's got the deck. All right, so I have a bankroll of 5,000. We have our big man right here sitting here at 2,000. So when we start doing everything, you can say it's a difference of $3,000. I'm doing more progressive stuff versus him. Hey. Ooh.
Double down already, I feel it.
You're saying?
Hey, give him a 6 right here and
All right. Boom. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and split 8s. $17, stay. 18, stay.
Double.
14. 17.
Push. Pay.
Yep.
Loser.
And for me, I'm just going to press it by 1 unit on wins, and then progress also for loses as well.
15, so double to 30.
Yeah. If you're going to see your, depends on what your playstyle is. Oh! Oh! Don't worry about that, guys.
Wipe that out.
7-7.
3.
Hey, 18 or 7. So I'm going to go ahead and put 15 again and split. 17. 16. Oh, that's 15. Stay. 16. 18.
Push.
Loss. So I
This is
got
18.
I'm betting.
So I got 13.
I bet 15 though, sir.
How dare you? And here at 225 Luckies, where's your player card?
Well,
All right, so I
could double
lost
to
30.
30.
Yeah. So I got 30, and now I lost 3. I'm doing 35. Swap. Don't mind that.
Is there a
As
face
I
card
would say,
in this
it's
pile, or? Ooh, double down again.
hit or stay. So the difference between me versus something like this is that if it's 12 or under, I stay. And the logic behind that to me is that when you play blackjack regularly, you can lose to 2 ways. You can lose to the dealer or you can lose to the bust. My logic is that a dealer can bust and a dealer can beat you. I'm taking away a possibility by staying on 12 or less.
Makes sense.
Go ahead. Oh, hit. 19. Let's go.
Good card.
14. 24. So you do that 9, so I would have lost right there. The 9 would have 24. Cool. So I won, but I only won $5 because I lost the 30 and then bet 35. So I only made $5. So what I do is I go back to the original bet, and since I made 5, I press to 15 and keep going. And like I said, guys, this is an 8-shoe deck. This is just as a demonstrating. It's not going to be perfect because I'm not a blackjack channel. I have 1,000 craps videos, but not a lot of blackjack videos. But this is what I do. It's been pretty successful. See, 13, stay. See, 22. So if I'd have done that, I'd have busted. There was a famous game show that showed this. It had 3 doors, and you pick one door. 19.
You're losing either way.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're right.
And so and now I lost 15. I'm actually staying with the loss, even though it was a $5 profit off the 10, I do loss plus 5 for 20. But the logic is that basically you're just trying to take away avenues in which to lose. 13, 12,
Stellar.
and I guess you can show the option, boom, because I'm not going to do insurance. All right, so a loss of 15, so now I'm going to 20. And the good news is that for me at least, when playing craps or playing another game, it's sad too, is that at the end of the day,
Oh, 3.
wow, and it's showing 2. See, I'm showing a 10, so this is one of the few situations where I just double down because it doesn't matter. 20, and I stay. Let's see what 3 or 13 does. Well, 13. 19, stay.
Treat 2 as a wild card.
7.
It's not a bust card.
11, 18.
Y'all win both, don't you?
Yep. And like I said, basically, long story short, is that there was a mathematical probability that says you have 3 doors, you pick one door, and then they say, hey, we're going to show you one of these doors as a game show. We're going to show you one of these doors, and if you want, you can change your answer. My logic was, believe it or not, a mathematician figured out that you should always choose the second option. I'm using that kind of logic for mathematical probability for stuff like 12s and 13s, is because I'm taking an avenue of busting. We're going to sit here, I stay, we're going to sit here and just take a way of losing. 12. And see right there, I would have busted. If he had a lower card, if it was 12 or more, he would have busted. But you see, I took an avenue away by just doing that. Press by 1, click back to rest. And we're going. 5.
The first blackjack of the day.
6. 19, what are you going to show? Oh, well. Well then. And see, I'm showing 11. That's in my range. I'm actually just going to sit here. Like, she's showing a 10. So you start looking at the math and the outs of getting 20 or 21. So I'm going to hit, but I'm not going to double down.
It's a wise decision.
And I'm going to stay. That's 16.
21.
Oh.
You're not supposed to roll 11 on a 10.
You're not? Well, there you go. So I pressed up to 20.
Because you have to assume that they already have 20. So you're only doubling to tie, not doubling to win.
Good logic.
In general.
So I had 20, so I'd have to go to 25 for the loss. So we're already in greenies.
I'm 1 and 7 so far.
Ooh.
Yeah. Knows what he's got on.
Stay with 13. Stay with 18. Ooh. Come on. 19.
We were really getting lucky with these 3s that he
20 and 25 makes 45. So already making my way to the greens for 50. 10. It's a powerful one. 8's powerful.
Take a 2.
Oh. Ace. And I'm going to stay. Hit on a 12. 18.
It's a winning card.
13.
Too many.
23. Let's
Too
go.
many. Like 2, 2,
That's
5
some
lucky.
Yeah, you know, like, well, we like this dealer, you know? So I won. I got all my money back, so I'm doing the base plus 5. That 2. It's going to be 12.
I'll do another 6 as well.
Oh.
15, no, perfect.
And see, he's showing a queen. And my rule of thumb, which is different from the standard of blackjack, if the cards that I have that are doubled, if they are beating the face-up card of him, I'll split, but if not, I won't. So obviously 2's not going to do it, so I'm going to just hit without doubling. Or splitting, excuse me. That's 15 or 5, I'm going to hit. 16 or 6, I'm going to hit. 10, 15. I'm going to stay.
Too many. So I took a 5.
22. So I won, pressed by a unit to 20. Kick it back. What do you think? What do you think so far?
I think I'm getting screwed.
As is the blackjack. What do you think about this style?
I think you're insane.
As per the usual. So right here, and this is my logic, it's a 6. You could have 17 or you have 6, but it's under. So this is a kind of different from people that say never split 10s or something like that. I'm actually going to double and just take it. So I'm splitting 21. I am going to split again. Sorry, dealer. There you go. 13, stay. 12, stay. He's staying. 16. 22.
Buster Risky.
Nice.
What was
So-
that, 24 to
Even,
16?
I don't know, because it's time and a half over there. 30.
So this is even, and this is 30.
should be 70.
Is there 5?
Yes.
These are 10s.
5.
5, 15, 16.
Boom.
30, 40.
And once again, it just once again shows the logic of, hey, we're gonna sit here and never have an issue where we bust. I mean, 12 is like 15. Oh, I was doing 20, so I do a press. So I was at 20, and now I'm at 25 for the plus 5.
Even in this back room.
What kind of casino we run? All right, I'm not beating him, so I'm not going to split it. So I'm just going to stay.
Rule number 1 of all blackjack in the world is always split aces and 8s.
Really?
Always, no matter what is happening.
So that's a little bit of a difference in my style.
Because 16 isn't going to win, but a certain amount of the time.
Yeah,
And it's very low.
13, 17.
That's why.
Yep. So
Over 7, 10, 19, you get paid over yonder.
Because 16 is a losing hand.
yeah,
I mean, they have to bust. That's the only way you're getting out of it.
and so
So no
now
matter what, aces and 8s always split. Because you can get a 3 or a 2 and be able to double one of the hands to push one instead of losing both.
okay.
Or lose one.
So for this instance, I noticed I kept winning all the way, and now I finally lost it from 10 to 25. Instead of doing 30, all that was a profit run. I'm going back to the initial bet that I would have, 10, plus chasing for the 5. So 15 right there. I never said it was good logic.
Still down money somehow.
Hey.
Hey! Oh.
You get 30? No?
Yep. Everyone's fine,
Boom. And I'm going to stay. Still in the same. Going right back. And as you're playing blackjack, just like in any game, I consider it any game, you should always be constantly checking your bankroll, looking where your next bet is, your min and maxes. I'm not beating this. I'm not going to split. I stay. Oh, yeah, it's a fat 20. Oh, oh.
Not that.
All right, so a 1, press by 5, kick back the rest. So there's my initial $10 that I've already saved. So this, and the profit run, is still going where it should be going. We're almost halfway through the shoe. Oh, at 11? 7. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, and with a few times, I will double. 21. 9, 11. 19. I wanted to be a face guard so bad.
Nice 8.
22. Hey, hey. Thanks, sir. And now we're pressing it one more to 25, which I'm just going to sit here and, yeah,
See if you get another pair dealt to you.
Yeah, why don't you just get 2 9s right here against the
Just
six
ace,
and
you know, like
just-
ace. Oh,
2 10s.
2 10s. Oh, okay, that's looking pretty good.
Might as well. Same thing.
Guys, I just don't even want to hit. You know, I just want to. Oh gosh, I stay.
Just make it easier for you. Slide that over.
Nope. We got it.
Nice push it. Not bad.
Push out, and so this time I think I didn't do the first thing, but if I push on a winning run, like this has been pressed to 25 on a winning run, I'm taking it back. Since it was a push, it was not a win. I'm just going back to the base of 10. Gosh, man, I should get dealt 21. Okay. Hey. Oh,
That's great.
no insurance. We don't play insurance here. Oh, cool. I stay. 20.
Right, 20. Liz in.
Push. Once again, push. I'm staying at the base level. And I always say, like, this is, we've played blackjack at the house before, but I will say that every single time I play this, because I always think mentality-wise, I'm like, there's got to be a system in which they're just always, oh yeah, double. They're always winning, you know, getting 21s and such, but I'm not beating that. It's over 12. Stay. 17. I'd add 21 too. 15. So now I'm doing a loss. Let's push. I'm doing a loss recovery. Instead of doing a press to a win, I'm doing a press to recover. So now I have 15. If I lose this, I'm down 25. So the next bet would be 30.
So weird cut card.
Yeah. That is weird. Hey, cool.
Scotch, Roy.
Did I push that last hand?
Yes.
Yeah. Both had 17.
Stay. Nice. Everyone gets paid. Sir, all right, so I've won back the $10 I lost. So I profited $5, which means you're going back to your base plus 5, which is $15. Hey, look at that. Stay. 10, 15, 16, 18.
Push.
Push.
All right, so I've lost 10 and 15 for 25, so do loss plus 5, which is 30. Stay. Ooh, fat 11. 17. All right, so I'm down 55, so I'm going to 60. Finally getting a little bit heavier in the rotation here, or the progression. 19, that's good. 11, that's great. 5 is even better, stay. Double. 9, 14, 17.
17.
Cool.
Really amazing 3.
Thank you, sir. And so that was a loss progression. So you go back to your base. You did win. Because every level of the way, you're actually getting $5 every level. So you're getting benefited as you go along. So you're not just washing, you are making money. But it's a very conservative way to not get big quick. Oh, I'm not, there is no insurance here. We don't play insurance here. All right, so I'm down 15, so I go to 20. Nine's not beating the ace, no insurance, but he didn't do anything when it mattered. So I got 9. I'm not going to double down, but I am going to just hit. Because I'm not beating 11. And I'll stay. Right, 9, 13, yeah. So I lost 15 and 20 for 35. And now I'm going to 40.
1-0 hands. This one too.
Stay, because it's over 12. 13. 17.
Push. Win.
All right. 40 and 35 for 75. So I'm doing 80. Once again, getting higher in the progression.
With some black ones for you. If you want.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree.
There is no insurance. Oh! All right, 75 and 80 is 155. So I'm going to do 160.
50.
I don't think you haven't won.
No, I haven't, Charlie. One hand in the entirety of the video. I got one. 28 straight hands.
This is the one, son.
Yeah.
It's your fat 4 right here. Ooh.
Don't worry, I can't double it.
Oh, it's perfect.
Stay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you
is.
can,
Yeah.
can't you?
Yeah, I got all my money there.
He's just not doubling down.
It's a 2 anyway. That's great.
Do you want to hit?
I mean, no, because he's got 6.
No, okay.
Lost 18. But, 19, even better.
All right, so 160 and 155 is 315. So go to 320. You want to reach back in your pocket and keep going?
No, it's a good video we're shooting. How to get people to watch 0 and 80.
All right, 315 and 320 would be 6. Cool. Let's see what this does. Stay. All right, so 320 and 315 is 635. Can I please get 2,000 in black, please? Thank you, sir. 2, 4, 6, 35. I will hit, and I will stay. 18. So now we're at 1265.
So you have 15 right there. Let's see what the next card would have been.
I'm about to find out in about 2 seconds.
That's why you got to hit because you're going to lose regardless.
Yeah.
98% of the time. You'd have busted, but you'd lose anyway.
Stay. Ooh. I do believe, guys. Hold on. 2,
Tough table.
5. Not yet, but it's getting there.
You shoot.
And I do believe in pure DGE style, I always say last bet is the best bet. So before you deal, this is where it would be, but obviously you're not going to follow it with this. So you always just say, well, if I'm going to make my last bet, I'm going to sure make it worthwhile. And once again, very much now dealer. Okay.
And a 5. Thank you.
I would split dealer, but I can't. So I'll stay. 9.
17. You win.
So 5. That's 2,000 right there.
2,000 total right now?
2,000 total right here. So you just go get that out. And I'll move this aside. There's 300. Move this side. 1. 200 right there.
30.
10, 20, 30.
Oh, let me get that. Let me get that just for that red right there.
Yep.
2, 4, 2, 4, 6.
And essentially, once again, guys, that was a recovery, gaining $5 every time, but we did juice at the very end. It's all about the endurance and about lasting the longest. So what I do is, it was an endurance run, I just won. So while I'm messing around with this, I'll just say there's the base, And there's that, and keep going. 5, 11. One of the few times I will double for one marinara card. 13, doesn't matter, I wouldn't hit anyway. 10, 21, so I lost 30. So you do loss plus 5, so now you're at 35. I will hit.
Terrible decision.
15, stay.
Should have been double.
25. So I made 5, do the base, plus 5. 6, 16, stay. Thank you, sir. That was a win, so add 5. So now it's at $20. Bang, cool. Spade 30. Thank you, sir. There's a win, press by 5 at 25. Stay. 9, 14, 15, 16. Really, dealer? That's what we're doing today? Is that what 7 card?
Steel wheel down there somewhere. Jeez,
It's like a
God.
$2,000 payout on
The bonus.
the bonus thing.
Yeah,
It's
it
6
is,
or
isn't
7 cards. This is big.
All right, so that was a progression of win. So I'm going to chase the original bet of 10 plus 5 with your 7 card run out.
Hey, sometimes you just got it, man.
Do you?
14. Stay.
How about that?
No, yeah, thank you. So 15 and 10 for 25, going to 30. And since it's single player, stay. 14, 22. And since our other blackjack player is taking a breather, what I'm going to do is to help speed up this, because it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm going to run 2 hands, same mentality. So just running 2.
Only 2 more hands left, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, with the
all
cut-
yellow cards,
cut
like
card.
5 cards away.
Okay, perfect. So this is the last hand. If we have to do a progression, we'll do a mini progression with it. But, all right. So hit. Hit. Is that 17?
Mm-hmm.
Hit. Stay. 14, 24. All right, cool. So let's go ahead while the dealer's cleaning the table. I can go ahead and tell you guys these came in with 5,000. So there's 3, there's 4, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. That's 5. Usually I'm a little bit better about this, but we're pressed for time. The dealer has better things to do than hang around here. So basically in one shoe, we have gotten a profit of $120 off of it. Now, understandably though, you're talking about $120 profit off a 5K bankroll, and we pressed it to the maximum, which the good news is I want videos like this because it shows a stress of the system. So if you're replaying this video or you're studying this video, you can always go back and see how many hands were lost. Well, you'd have done that situation and continued on. And so you have 2 different players playing 2 different logics and mindsets and how it goes. Now, obviously, a blackjack player regularly on a good table can make $10,000 versus me making 100. So understand that if you're playing something like this, it's just super conservative, you're going to run into issues where you're never really going to get exponential growth. You're just going to get proportional growth. The minimum versus the maximum. The biggest thing to consider when you're doing these blackjack gambits, for me at least, is 3 vectors. Vector 1 is going to be bankroll management, meaning that you know what you have walking in. Second is your strategy. How am I going to play? Is it going to be consistent? Am I going to do anything that's outside the norm? And the third, realistically, versus bankroll or strategy, is table minimums and maximums. Understand that that is a huge factor in any table game that you play. Understanding what the minimum bet is, understanding what the maximum bet is, and understanding what the bonus payouts are. This is Charlie from Blackjack Strategy. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much for dealing. Check you guys later.